don't want to go out again. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. When I try, like, shit like this happens, and dating apps suck.
Hey guys, today we will be reacting to a video that went viral of yet another 33-year-old woman crying into her camera on TikTok about something that, we laugh at a lot, but you'll see the pain in her eyes and her voice. It's very sad, and it's the harsh reality of the consequences of feminism. She's lonely, she can't find anyone, and she's very upset about it. But before we get into that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. We will be posting pretty much every day now, hopefully, and leave a comment down below. And I am joined by Josiah, my wonderful husband.
Hello. Did we get our video up today?
I don't
Cool.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably not.
You didn't post that?
No.
Why not?
Here, I'll post it after this. Or we can schedule it for tomorrow.
Wow. She does not care about you guys. That is just a shame.
Sorry, guys. Mom mode, and I'm not used to posting on this channel, but we're about to get used to it. Trust me. Anyways.
This is so miserable. You sent me this, and I watched it, and what did I text you?
What the F am I watching? But guys, you have to watch it, and you have to watch the full thing because you'll see what I just watch.
I'm not someone that posts or cries or anything on the internet, so this is a new one for me. I guess I need girls to rally with me and lift me up because I feel so defeated right now. I've been trying to meet someone, just anybody worth my time for years.
Just real quick, obviously I'm not happy that she's crying. It's sad. But this is the problem that women face, is the fact that she says, I've been trying to find someone that's worth my time. Well, how is she calculating her time? Who is worth that time? The problem that a lot of women run into is they have very high standards that most men can't actually reach. So they have these standards and they're unable to find a man when realistically you can settle and have a guy that's going to provide and protect you and live a long, happy life. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder how old she is.
33.
That's how old she is?
Yeah.
33 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So she's 33 years old. I mean, she doesn't look bad, but she definitely looks like she has work done.
Yeah.
It's filler, Botox, the whole nine, her forehead doesn't move at all.
Well, that's what you see with what, the lifestyles that feminism tells these young women to live, is your 20s are for you, girl boss status, whatever, and then they get in their 30s and they're like, oh crap, what am I doing? So they're kind of a decade behind because no one cares about your boss babe status. And then when you actually come down to trying to find a husband and get married and whatnot, you're like an 18-year-old in a 33-year-old body.
The common denominator in this situation is not everybody else. It comes down to you. It comes down to the fact that you're going to TikTok crying, I need all the women to rally behind me and help me and unite with me. Why? Why do you want all the women to do that? Women will lie to your face and say you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're worth everything in a bag of chips. And a man will come in and he'll set you straight. So, it's gross.
Yeah.
Dating apps are so awful. I don't need to explain to you how awful the dating apps are. So I've been trying to meet people in public, and they're still trash when I do randomly meet people in public. But tonight takes the cake. Last week I was I'm part of an app that you can basically get invited to these events, and there was a comedy thing coming up, and I bought a ticket that maybe I'll meet people here. Maybe I'll meet a guy, or just
at a
just
comedy
meet
event.
People in general that I could become friends with, and then who knows what could happen. And let me just tell you how this went. I show up. It's a limited seating. Get there first. It's it was an open bar, and in my head, I'm a prompt person, so I got there 20 minutes beforehand, and I happened to be the first person there. Okay, kind of weird, but okay. They tell me, since it's an intimate thing, try to sit in the front row because it's going to be hard to get people squishing through there, and it's a sold-out show. Okay, that's fine. I sit in the front row, and it's about showtime, and I'm realizing nobody else is in the front row. It's just me.
Okay.
everybody's like filled in the back, like every row's filled with all the couples, of course, and then it's just me.
Wait, so couples, like they already linked up, or they...
Yeah, like I guess like it wasn't just closed off to just singles, but couples could go, but singles were also welcome to go. And as you guys will see, she was the only single that actually went there.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess people, like some people had, I mean, of course, some people are going to drop out and not show up, but the host of the show comes up to me really quickly and like mouths thank you for like sitting in the front row. And she proceeds to go up onto the stage and pointed out, like, had everyone clap for me for being brave enough to sit in the front row, and like that was so fine. Like I get it. Like, you know, people are afraid to sit in the front row, and I was kind of excited for it when I thought there was going to be people there. And it was just ironic that like the reason I was there was to meet people, and it was like I was a piranha. So she informed the crowd that like I was safe from being picked on because I was brave enough to sit there, and I'm like, oh, okay. So like the next few comics come up, and they both kind of point out like, are you waiting on people, or like what's going on here? And I'm, you know, have to admit like, no, I'm trying to meet people, and you know, they're nice, they're not being mean to me about it, but it's...
And she's like, the comics go up, what are you doing here? Why are you by yourself? Like, are you waiting for people? And she's like, well, there's this app, and on the app, and just starts breaking down.
Yeah.
It's mortifying. It's mortifying. And then another comic comes up, and again, it's just like, you're pretty, but like, you know, and it's just...
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. The more I watch her, the less I feel bad for her, because, oh my gosh, you're so brave for sitting in the front row by yourself, and oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, why are you alone? You're so brave. You won't
And keep in mind, she's literally crying.
Yeah,
she's crying on a video right now. And that's what was blowing me away, is it's not like she got roasted, like they were all ripping on her and she was like just feeling super insecure. It's like she went there was only couples there, and she didn't know how to make that work, and now she's upset because she was all alone at the front row.
So by the end of the show, the lady comes up and says that they normally do a raffle to win this prize, because it was kind of at like a boutique type thing, but instead of the raffle, she's going to give this thing filled with stuff to the brave young woman who came first and sat alone in the front row.
Oh, the horror.
And then she had me introduce myself. What's your name? Anya. And like everybody's...
I don't get it.
Brave fucking me. And she told
that was
me
not a good angle.
Make sure to give my email to so-and-so to get like some gift card or something, and like this is all in front of everybody, and I just like, I know nobody's sitting there like, oh my god, look at this girl, but like it's just it feels like such a slap in the face.
Well, now the whole
I'm
world
not even
is.
mad at the comics, I'm not even mad at the lady, like I would probably think the same thing, but like just for this point in my life, like it just feels like Jesus.
It's who you need.
Literally, look at her veins on her forehead. Her forehead's moving now, huh?
It's just like, Jesus, please come save me.
Literally.
And she's like revealing behind the curtain of like how women actually feel.
If she was a decade younger too, she would be like, look what I did. I'm brave. I was by myself. I didn't need anyone else. I had so much fun by myself.
To go out again. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. When I try, like, shit like this happens, and dating apps suck. And then I get into an Uber on the way home because I can't go have a drink like I wanted to because I have this giant fucking bag full of shit to carry around. And
she's crying, and I couldn't go get drunk because I had to take an Uber home. Oh my gosh, this woman, I thought you're not supposed to drink when you're on like antidepressants and like all of these medications.
Oh, they all do.
In this Uber, it's this 75-year-old woman with her dogs. and she won't stop talking about her dogs and like how she got an oil change and what'd you do tonight? Was the comedy show good? And like I'm being nice and polite, but all I can think about is like this is gonna be me. Like, and I know that's the worst case scenario. And it's not even like that's a terrible thing to be single all your life, but like I just can't help but feel like I'm gonna turn into this because I'm never gonna meet someone.
What's funny too is if you read the comments to her video, she's getting roasted by a lot of people saying, "Why are you attacking the woman with the dog? She's happy." Yeah. Like and then she like replies to it and it's like, "I know her life is fine." And it's like, this is the mentality that's making you bitches single. And you guys don't understand. And it's funny.
Everybody who's gonna tell me it'll come along when you least expect it. I've been hearing that for like 7 years, okay?
7 years, and she's 33, which means that when she was, what, 25?
25,
26. 25, 26? It's going to come along when you least expect it?
She's probably prime hoeing, career bossing, all
No,
the
it's already
things.
too late.
Yeah, exactly.
You're 26 years old, and now she's finally starting to look for love, and it's like, you're 26. I think that 26 is obviously a terrible year to start looking for love.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like sophomore year of high school is when you should start looking for love.
Yeah.
If you're a female. And for men, I feel like that saying is true for men. Love hits you when you least expect it.
There's such a thing as people that just don't find their person and don't get married. So like I'm a realist. And the realist in me is starting to think, like, that's going to be me. And I'm depressed now over it. As
Clearly.
as that sounds. And, yeah, yeah.
Why don't you go get drunk? And also another problem, this is the last point I need to make on this video, but another problem with these women is she's like, some people don't find their person. This idea of soulmates and their person is all fake. This is a lie. It makes you have these unrealistic standards that makes people keep searching. Like people keep with how many options people have these days with dating apps, with Instagram, social media, etc., etc. They just keep trying to search for the perfect person that does not exist. And also with all these options and with trying to find my person, probably is justification for a lot of women who initiate divorce because they're like, hey, I deserve to be happier than this. This is not my person. Stop with this my person mentality.
Yeah, just humble yourself. Your husband's the prize. You're not. That's how it is for all eternity. Sorry. It's just the way it is. And that's how you win. And anything that he's interested in, you should be interested in. And even if you're not interested in, you should figure out how to get interested into it, because that's what a guy wants. If he wants to go fishing or, you know, look at cars on Facebook Marketplace, he wants you to be invested in those things. Oh, I found this fishing rod. I think it's really cool because it can do this. I guarantee that he'll love that, and he'll love you more for that.
Yeah, women, just mold or make yourself into what your husband wants.
Yeah.
What his interests are, like mold yourself to be his wife.
And it's constant. Like when you're in the dating phase, women do this naturally.
Right.
They naturally want to do your laundry. They naturally want to, you know, make food for you and serve you and everything, and
look their best.
Put on the makeup, make sure their breath doesn't smell, they have good hygiene, everything like that. And then as soon as they get married, it's like, okay, well now you love me for me, and I haven't shown you who I am, but now you're gonna see. And it's like,
this is me. I'm a beast. I'm ugly. I'm disgusting.
My
and
breath
I don't
smells. I got gingivitis. I don't
get
floss. I can't have children because I took 17 boosters. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this.
I think that's all I have for this. So that's today's video.
Awesome. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe on your way out, and we will see you in the next one. Adios, amigos.